As this mixed match challenge match begins, we have to consider the possibility that Red's team could end up facing Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun at some point.
Well, given what we know about Brooklyn's ability to get under Red's skin, that could definitely be a volatile situation.
You would think that since this whole thing's for charity, that everyone would be able to manage their emotions, but if Brooklyn triggers hothead Red, all bets are off.
She's gaining momentum here, guys.
We'll see how long she can keep it up.
She got out of the way there.
Her evasion techniques are on point.
Boom, what a kick. Kick right to the leg.
Great reflexes. Oh, man.
Lost in the corner right now. The switch here to Drew McIntyre.
Wicked body shot.
Into the hammerlock. Oh, boy.
In off the tag.
If you recall, guys, when Drew McIntyre first showed up here in 2009, he was anointed the Chosen One. And while it may have been premature back then, I'd say McIntyre is more than living up to it nowadays.
Ruby Riott with the reversal.
And Drew McIntyre just tagged himself in. Red didn't like that.
After some miscommunication on the tag, it appears Red and Drew McIntyre are having a minor disagreement.
This looks like it might be more than a minor disagreement. McIntyre is walking out and leaving Red to fight on her own.
Is anyone really surprised? This is what happens when two people who despise each other try to form a team.
At least Aleister Black isn't going to take advantage of this situation, as it looks like he's resigned to this essentially turning into a one-on-one match. Ruby Riott's no-nonsense, all-destruction approach to the world translates to her approach in the ring. And it's an approach that has seen her cause chaos in this women's division. Now let's see if this Colorado Springs crowd agrees as we get underway here.
She returns the favor there. Reverses, can she take advantage?
Backslide driver.
You know what they call that? Something no one would ever do to me.
Dangerous position here, guys.
Oh, no, no, no,
Back
no.
suplex, nasty.
The hardest part of the ring.
It's starting to come together in a big way.
She's showing some great effort. We'll see if it lasts. Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Back now inside the ring.
Ruby Riott is anti-establishment. She's an anarchist and someone who takes aim at those born with a silver spoon in their mouths. When it comes to Ruby, it is down with the system.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
Look at this.
Diving
knee drop. Devastating elbow. The cutter never ceases to amaze me.
Oh, that right there will rock you. It looks like Ruby Riott could be done for.
Yeah, this could be the end of the road for her.
Going forward. And it's Ruby Riott with the reversal. To the outside, which will start the referee's count. On the apron.
Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad. Nasty.
The hardest part of the ring.
Ruby Riott just too quick.
Looking for the victory. There's two.
I gotta tell you, I thought she was done there.
Proving tough to catch. Nice sit-out powerbomb.
That should do it right there. Kicking out of that man used up her last bit of energy. Heading back up.
Not all the way from the top rope.
Oh, elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Two.
This is amazing.
Bang.
Laying waste to the back of the neck.
Here it comes.
Choke slam for the pin and the win.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
All good things must come to an end, but I wish that match could have gone on a little longer.
Here is your winner, the Queen.
There's no doubt about it. That's a big pinfall win right there.
Many more losses like this, and the future of Ruby Riott will look incredibly dim.
Yeah, you can bet they're going to be talking about this match for quite some time.
After a couple more wins for both our teams, Trey and I would be in a position we'd never been in before, standing across the ring from each other as opponents in the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge.
Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Yeah, you too.
Do you mean that? Because it seems like you can't bring yourself to say the actual words.
I can totally say it, but now that you told me to, it won't mean as much.
Come on, just say it. Good luck.
Hey, look. It's your partner.
How convenient.
You're talking to the opposition before our match? You do realize I could give them a competitive advantage.
My team doesn't need an advantage to beat someone who's had less than 5 matches.
I'm pretty sure I had less than 5 matches when I was tapping you out in high school, and tonight will be exactly the same. Except this time, a whole lot more people will see me embarrass you. Come on, we need to discuss what we're going to do with our prize money after we win. I was thinking we'd donate it to victims of identity heft. It's when people identify as skinny, but they're actually really fat. I think Red might have it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from New York, weighing in at 254 pounds, the WWE Champion, the Superstar, AK-47 Ace Adams.
Here we go. This is the match a lot of these people came to see tonight.
And with good reason, Michael. This one's been brewing.
Brooklyn Von Braun has graced us with her presence.
And from Fulton, New York, Brooklyn Von Braun.
Let's discuss Brooklyn's nickname, the American Hero. Do you think it's disrespectful toward Kurt Angle?
Of course not. There are a lot of American heroes, not just one. Kurt needs to get over himself. Drew McIntyre is ready for a fight.
And from New York, the Queen.
Here we go, and it sounds to me like the crowd is more than ready for this one.
So am I, Michael. I've been looking forward.
This is it, the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge. One of these teams will take home $500,000. to donate to a charity of their choice.
Don't bury the lead, Cole. The charity part's nice, but the real story here is that best friends Red and Trey are facing each other for the first time ever. Things could get very interesting.
Normally, I think you guys were just trying to stir up drama, but Red and Trey have definitely seemed a bit off lately, and this match certainly won't help matters.
And now that one's countered.
Had it scouted. Launched with a belly-to-belly. Now trampling the opposition.
The Florida Keys.
Cover! And McIntyre with a quick kick out.
Gonna take a whole lot more. Belly to belly. Vicious.
Turning the momentum to his favor.
He's getting after it while he has the energy. Smart move.
Not looking good, guys.
Oh!
This is a big risk. Will it pay off? From the top. Elbow drop. And shoulders are down. Drew McIntyre gets the shoulder up.
McIntyre still in this. If you recall, guys, when Drew McIntyre first showed up here in 2009, he was anointed the Chosen One. And while it may have been premature back then, I'd say McIntyre is more than living up to it nowadays.
Drew McIntyre beginning to look a little uneasy. DDT! What grace! Float over into the...
right to the skull.
As Byron alluded to, Drew McIntyre's initial run in WWE had ups and downs, but ever since his return in 2017, I'd say McIntyre's among the most dominant superstars on the roster. And McIntyre with a quick kick out.
He is not going to go down without a fight, Michael. The Florida Keys.
And into the count. And again, he refuses to stay down.
It could take more than that. Up and
Knee drop.
jeez.
Belly-to-belly suplex.
Not sure how much more McIntyre can take.
I can promise it's not much.
I think this one's over. McIntyre made a great comeback to NXT. Now he's going to need another comeback right now.
Here it comes. He's got him.
Across the shoulders and
Knee right to the midsection. He's one step ahead. And again, yet another counter. What grace! Float over into the
DDT.
He's got the shoulders down.
How does he keep doing this? I can't believe it. He just won't go away. Lightning fast reflexes.
Scoop slam.
up and boom, knee drop right on target.
Trap the arm. Dragon suplex into the pin attempt.
Drew McIntyre drawing on his incredible reserves right now.
Very impressive, Byron.
The Florida Keys.
He's executing on his plan. Perfect.
What a fool. He had him dead to rights. Whoa, McIntyre able to avoid damage there.
Uh-oh. Running senton.
Drew McIntyre made him pay there.
Clothesline over the top rope. trouble.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
Great officiating as the ref noticed he was on the ropes.
Up and boom, knee drop. Right, that should do it right there. Oh, somehow still in it. A toss with a back suplex. Oh, McIntyre just launched his opponent overhead, belly to belly. Ooh, vicious headbutt. He's getting a little battered now. Drew McIntyre looking for the pin. And a kick out at 2.5.
I have no idea how he did it.
He got out of the way. He can end it here. He's got him.
Real close. Too close for comfort. I don't know where he's finding the strength to stay in this one.
Uh-oh. Wow, what a sequence. Neck breaker. He wants it one more time. What a stop to the... That could be it.
I questioned every bit of that decision, Cole. It looked to me like he had it.
The Florida Keys.
Referee in position.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
What brace. Float over into the DDT. Fight. And a pin attempt. 1, 2. Wait, what? Wow.
That's pretty unbelievable, Cole.
And what a reversal from Drew McIntyre. And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
He's got him covered. 1, 2, 3. Despite their often heated and acrimonious past, Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun have managed to win the Mixed Match Challenge.
I just hope that now that this is over, there won't be any hard feelings between Red and Trey. They've been through too much together to let something like this get between them.
Judging from the look on Red's face, I think that ship has sailed, and she doesn't seem to be taking this very well at all. I mean, why would she? Red just lost to her best friend and her worst enemy. I'd be angry too.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? What's up with you riding with her?
Relax. I offered him a ride since we're both going to the gym.
Nice necklace, by the way. Real classy.
Thanks. I'll get you my jeweler's info. I bet he can throw together a runner-up version in no time.
Look, I know we usually ride together, but I wanted to get some extra training in since Samoa Joe basically wants to strangle me to death with his crazy cyborg arm at SmackDown 1500.
I'd be happy to help you work on your submissions. After all, I had a career record of 24-2 in MMA. I left that necklace at home.
You training me is a great idea. It could help me survive Samoa Joe, and who knows, maybe even beat him.
Good. We'll get started right away. And before you say anything, I'm just looking to help. It's the only way he's going to survive the coquina clutch. I mean, that little reversal trick you taught him might have worked in their first match, but let's face it, he needs some real training. We'll set up a time later, partner.
So what, are you friends with her now?
No, it's not like that.
Well, it seems like that. I mean, first you're riding with her, and now you're training with her? Did you forget this is the same person who's tormented us for 20 years?
I got to ride with her one time, and besides, maybe she's changed, okay? People do that. And she was a good teammate, good enough that we won the mixed match challenge.
Are you trying to rub it in? Because I think your teammate's ridiculous necklace accomplished that already. And by the way, who was in charge of handling the charity money that you won?
Brooklyn. She gave it to an animal shelter in our hometown.
Did it ever occur to you that maybe she took the $500,000 and spent it on that awful necklace and murder coat she was wearing? I bet the animal shelter doesn't even exist.
Can't assume any of that.
I'm not assuming she's a terrible person. I know that. And I thought you did too.
Come on. Red. That mural's kind of freaking me out. It feels like you're watching me from every angle.
I am. But focus here. So when Samoa Joe gets you in the coquina clutch this time...
How do you know he'll get me in it?
It's a submission match, which means he'll be going for it early and often, so you have to be prepared. And what I was going to say before you interrupted me...
Sorry, won't happen again.
What I was going to say is your little trick you used against him 10 years ago when you rolled backwards to get the win isn't going to work this time. He'll be ready. And even if you pulled it off, it won't do any good because this is a submission
Rivalry match. Rivalry submission match.
Right. So I'm Samoa Joe, and I'm going to put you in the coquina clutch. Try to escape.
Oh, I tap.
That was pathetic.
I know. How am I ever gonna beat Samoa Joe? I mean, once she cinches in that arm around my neck, it's all over. Goodbye, WWE Championship. Goodbye, Trachea. Goodbye, Earth. Hello, big ring in the sky. Hopefully.
Okay, stop. You're spiraling. It's not about his arm. It's about his legs.
Huh?
I studied hours of footage of Samoa Joe locking in the coquina clutch. You're welcome. And I discovered a hidden flaw that's going to allow you to counter it and beat him. Give me your phone. Voice password?
Trey and Peyton Royce forever?
Voice recognition volume too low. Please try again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever. It's a joke. Please don't tell her.
Anyway, like I said, I watched a lot of tape on Samoa Joe, and I discovered this. Watch his ankles. See how he crosses them? He does it every time. That's your opening to beat him.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't. Let me show you. Put me in the coquina clutch and make sure you cross your ankles like Joe does.
What the heck was that?
The secret to not getting the life choked out of you and walking away with your WWE Championship.
Wow, this is weird to say with all our history, but I don't know what I'd be doing right now without your help.
I guess I've been in a charitable mood lately.
Well, seriously, thanks for teaching me this. So, I guess we're good to go now?
Are you kidding? You haven't actually learned how to do the counter yet. On your back. We're going to start with a hip motion. I'll film on your phone so you can watch it back later. It locked again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever!
Welcome to the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live.
SmackDown Live has been the home of some amazing matches over the years, and tonight we continue that tradition with the long-awaited, much-anticipated battle between Trey and Samoa Joe.
This submission match for the WWE Championship is 7 years in the making, going back to Trey's debut when he shocked the WWE Universe and Samoa Joe. But tonight on SmackDown 1500, will Joe finally get his revenge?
Hey, what are you doing?
Studying my training footage. I think I actually have a chance tonight thanks to Brooklyn.
Yeah, about her.
I don't want to get into it again. I need to focus on my match.
I actually wanted to apologize. I might have been acting a little crazy lately.
A little?
Okay, slightly more than a little. I called the animal shelter that Brooklyn said she donated the money to, and turns out she wasn't lying.
See? I told you she's changed.
I think I just got caught up with us competing against each other in the mixed match challenge. And then I felt like I was losing my best friend to pretty much the worst person I could imagine. But maybe she's not the worst person after all. There's probably some terrible dictators or criminals on death row who are slightly worse.
That's very big of you to say that. So you should be cool with the fact that Brooklyn is going to be in my corner tonight then, right? I need her out there to coach me through the technique she taught me.
Totally cool with that. Not bothered at all. Besides, I have a big announcement to focus on.
About what?
Well, I decided to get back to concentrating on the list, and there's one thing on there I always wanted to accomplish, but it never seemed possible. Especially when Brooklyn was GM, no offense to your new BFF. But since this is a very special episode of SmackDown Live, it's the perfect time to make it happen. Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Hey, you finally said it.
And I meant it. Tonight, we celebrate 1,500 episodes of SmackDown Live. On nights like this, we look back at the amazing superstars who helped us get here. For me, personally, when I was an awkward teenager, the thought that I could someday do this seemed like a total long shot. But I was inspired by women like Beth Phoenix, the Bellas, Natalia, and Mickie James. Around that time, I created this list of goals I'd someday want to accomplish if I ever made it to WWE. Well, I think I've more than made it. But there's one thing on this list that all those women I mentioned accomplished. But I never have, because it's kind of impossible now. But if I've learned anything on my journey, it's that nothing is truly unattainable. The goal I'm referring to is winning the title that I grew up watching. The WWE Divas Championship. Like I said, kind of hard to do considering it hasn't existed in almost 15 years. But I'm proposing that WWE bring the Divas Championship back so I can honor the women who blazed a path for me and prove that no dream is ever hopeless or unimaginable.
Wait, what? And you want me to tell her right now?
I'm sorry, but I was just told to inform you that the Divas Championship is already spoken for.
Already spoken for. It hasn't existed in over a decade. How is that even possible?
They said you would hear more in the very near future. That's all I know.
What just happened?
I have no idea, but apparently someone in the back has other plans for the Divas Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Introducing the challenger.
This match between Trey and Samoa Joe is finally happening tonight on SmackDown. 1,500 after nearly a decade of anticipation.
I don't think Trey was anticipating this as much as Samoa Joe, especially considering it's a submission match, which definitely favors Joe and his coquina clutch.
Let's not ignore the fact that Trey has Brooklyn Von Braun in his corner tonight, who could be the difference maker. Supposedly, the ex-MMA star has been working with Trey on his submission defense in preparation for this match.
I don't care who's in Trey's corner. There is no way he walks away with his WWE Championship. In fact, he'll be lucky to walk away at all.
The challenger's looking shaken.
He planned for this and could still rally.
DDT! Fight! He's dictating the pace of this match now, guys.
No telling where or when this will end.
Belly suplex.
The champ to the top turnbuckle. Oh my God! Moonsault!
Did you see that height?
Oh, scoop slam! Samoa Joe is the type of competitor who you would never have to ask about preparation. The more pertinent question will always be, how is Joe's opponent preparing for the Samoan submission machine?
Well, you better prepare to be given no quarters. Samoa Joe will come at you with relentless aggression. Then, if Joe traps you in the coquina clutch, going night-night is basically inevitable.
Stomping down!
The Florida Keys.
Got the oh my goodness, crushing it.
Up and boom, knee drop right on target. Great decision by Joe to capitalize. That is a great reversal.
Scoop slam!
Well scouted reversal there.
He weaves out of the way. The challenger's hopes are slipping away.
He can't recover from a beating like this.
That killer instinct Samoa Joe has.
And here we go now. Elbow drop. Stop pulling a leg snap.
That's going to hurt. Tear your hamstring.
Head crank. And no luck against Joe there. Reverses. Can he make him pay? Oh, read him there. When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
DDT. His offense is on point right now.
He can turn it on in a hurry.
Oh, goodness, crushing it. At the up.
Oh, that might have just broken something. Up and boom, knee drop right on target. Make it over. Boom. Beautiful.
Knee drop. At the up. Oh my goodness, crushing it. And here we go now. Elbow drop. Up on their shoulders.
Down in a hurry.
Oh, God, that hurt. Head crank.
Hooked them.
DDT.
Uh-oh. Running senton. Stump puller leg snap.
That's going to hurt. Tear your hamstring.
Specifically targeting the leg. And Samoa Joe locks in the coquina clutch.
Trey's attempting a counter.
What's the matter? Not like you planned?
It looked like Trey attempted a counter to the coquina clutch that Brooklyn must have taught him, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work.
It's over.
It may not be the Universal Championship that Trey defeated him for 7 years ago, but Samoa Joe gets the vindication he was looking for, as he is the new WWE Champion. What the hell?
No, no, no! This is awful.
Was this some kind of setup all along?
It had to be. Hindsight's 20/20, but Brooklyn Von Braun's change of heart was way too good to be true.
Saxton, you said Brooklyn was going to be the difference maker tonight, and you were right for once. If she and Samoa Joe have formed an alliance, and it would appear that they have, Red and Trey's lives are going to be changed forever.
I really don't need to hear "I told you so" right now.
All you're gonna hear from me is I hope you're okay.
I'll be alright. I just feel so stupid.
You're not stupid. You're trusting and a good person. That's what separates you from people like her.
Like, I appreciate it, but I still can't believe I let my guard down like that. You were right about everything.
We'll make her pay for this. I promise.
Welcome to SmackDown Live, where hopefully we're about to get some sort of clarification from Brooklyn Von Braun on last week's shocking turn of events.
I am a big fan of movies. Mostly the ones I've starred in, but there are some other ones that are okay too. But in any film, my favorite part is always near the end when the villain explains their big evil plan, going over every single detail of how they pulled the wool over the stupid idiot hero's eyes. But in movies, this usually allows the hero time to escape or stop the bad guy in some way. But I'm not gonna be stopped. See, I already destroyed your idiot hero last week with the help of Samoa Joe. So now, I have all the time in the world to walk you through every single detail of my brilliant scheme. Like I said, this is my favorite part. So here we go. When I was GM, I brought Samoa Joe back fully knowing what his plans were for attacking Trey in the best-of-5 final and costing Red her title. In fact, I helped make those plans myself. Then, I gave Trey a title match against Adam Cole just so Joe could eventually take it from Trey. Sorry, Adam. After that, I inserted myself into the mixed match challenge as Trey's partner to earn his trust, giving me the opportunity to teach him the secret coquina clutch escape. Only when Joe got it on Trey, and he thought he had it all under control, those ankles weren't crossed, were they? Because it wasn't a secret anymore. I told Joe exactly what to expect, and Trey never had a chance. Now, unfortunately, to make Trey and Red think I had changed for the better, I did have to donate a bunch of money to an animal shelter. But don't worry, I purchased the shelter, kicked out all the disgusting animals, and I'm turning it into the newest location for my tanning salon chain, Brooklyn Von Braun. Which, if you ask me, is a lot more to serve the community. So right about now, your tiny brains are probably asking, but why, Brooklyn? Why would you do all of this? I did this to maintain the hierarchy. To show Red and Trey that despite what they think they've achieved in WWE, I'm the star and they're the losers. Just like it's always been. And that will never change. Anyway, I've spent way too much time talking about those rejects, so let's discuss what's next for the American hero. New trademark lawsuit pending. Well, I have some big news to share. I'm a champion. You see, I recently talked to WWE management about bringing back a title from the past, and they agreed I was the perfect superstar to award it to. So I'd like to present to you your new WWE Divas champion, me.
You've got to be kidding me. I guess this explains why I was told to inform Red that the Divas Championship was already spoken for.
You know, maybe in the future, Trey, you should be a little more careful about who sees your phone. You never know what they could find on there. Like maybe even a copy of a list outlining all their friends' dreams and ambitions.
Clearly, Red has heard and seen enough.
Oh, she should be mad at her friend Trey for letting all this happen.
Let's go, right now, you and me.
I'm a prize fighter, and considering I've got the prize, I decide when I fight. So run along. Maybe there's something else you can cross off your list, like find someone who will take me out on a date, or fix my jacked up teeth. Those are real things on her list. I saw it.
I'm coming for you and that title.
Look out!
This is getting out of hand.
You wanted this? Well, now you got it!
Thankfully, Trey is here to put an end to this.
It's Samoa Joe. Where did he come from?
It's obvious Brooklyn and Samoa Joe are always 2 steps ahead of Red and Trey.
And now Brooklyn is going to force Red to watch her best friend get destroyed by Samoa Joe yet again.
He's suffered enough. Come on, don't do it. No! Trey might be seriously injured. This is bad.
While Trey's condition's unclear, one thing is, the duo of Brooklyn, Von Braun, and Samoa Joe will annihilate anyone who attempts to get in their way.
So what's the verdict?
Nothing too serious. I'll just be out a couple weeks.
You're lucky. That could have ended your career.
It would take a much worse attack than that to end my career. Or being offered the hosting gig on America's Next Top Hand Model, which is the best show on TV, hands down. See? I'm a natural. So, are you mad that Brooklyn saw the list on my phone?
I was, but I think I'm over it, considering you almost got snapped in half trying to help me. Besides, I just found out next week I have a #1 contenders match for the Divas Championship. So I'm still gonna cross it off the list.
Good. At least one of us will be in the title picture.
What do you mean? Aren't you gonna use your rematch clause when you heal up?
I would if I had one. Turns out one of the other loose ends Brooklyn took care of before she stepped down as GM was removing the rematch clause from my contract. So if I want another shot at Samoa Joe, I'm gonna have to earn it just like anyone else.
I know you can do it. But first, you need to focus on getting better.
I guess it's just like on America's Next Top Hand Model when Andrea jammed her finger playing volleyball and lost the Christmas engagement ring campaign. It took a lot of hard work and moisturizing, but in a couple months her hand was back in top form and she booked the Valentine's Day spot, which was way bigger than the Christmas gig.
I must have missed that episode.
I can get you a copy. I have every one of them saved.
I think I got the gist of it.
Your loss.
It's boss time!
Why do you always say that, Cole? It's not boss time. It's
And her
always
opponent.
someone else's time.
First.
Sasha Banks. Hey, Cole, is it still boss time?
Heck yeah!
Sasha Banks is a multi-time women's champion and was one half of the inaugural women's tag team champions. Now that is a boss.
Here comes the Kiwi.
Don't let the appearance fool you. Dakota Kai will kick your face clean off your head. From
It's like she's in the mood to kick tonight.
Dakota Kai is always in the mood for kicking.
The irresistible force.
and from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
When you think about all the dominant women who have competed in WWE, who still compete in
If you're just joining us on SmackDown Live, this fatal four-way match will determine the #1 contender for Brooklyn Von Braun's WWE Divas Championship.
Yes, you heard that correctly. Brooklyn petitioned WWE officials to bring the Divas Championship out of retirement and award to her, simply out of spite towards Red.
The Divas Championship actually holds a lot of personal meaning for Red, and it was one of the final milestones she wanted to cross off her list.
You two are acting like Red's been barred from ever holding the Divas Championship. She still has that opportunity if she can win this match and then defeat Brooklyn Von Braun.
Interesting, there's the...
Man.
She's taken to the floor when she can be ever so dangerous.
Not yet. The fatal four-way match works like this. 4 superstars are in the ring all at once. There are no countouts and no disqualifications. You have 4 superstars who are throwing down in the ring all at the same time, and they can fight anywhere they want to. It's mass hysteria.
Look at this. Nia Jax is letting everyone know exactly how she feels.
Nasty!
The hardest part of the ring.
Belly to belly. Bringing it back into the ring. She's got the shoulders down. And a kick out.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney. Defenseless in the corner now. A striking blow.
Oh my, devastating impact to the back.
Backslide driver. She just let her out of that one.
I think she's just toying with her, Michael.
Oh, look at that scoop slam. Out on the apron.
Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad.
Nasty.
The hardest part of the ring.
And here we go now. Elbow drop.
Nice sit-out powerbomb.
And frustration has to be mounting as she kicks out again.
She got her shoulder up, and we continue.
She's taking charge here.
That is a beautiful thing to watch. That would have been a shocker.
Boom! Just a merciless kick across the back from the boss. Cover! Wow, Corey, what do you think of this decision?
I like it a lot, Cole. She clearly wants to inflict even more punishment here. Changes her fortune there.
Interesting, there's the back Backslide driver.
Well, that decision may very well come back to haunt her, Cole.
You go up, you have to come down. Running bulldog. DDT. Goes into the pin. Not yet. Oh, man, that hurt. For the win. Not yet.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam. Huge overhead belly to belly. And down with the suplex.
Hoping to end it here. Pin's broken up.
I can't believe it.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
She ducks out of the way there. Backslide driver. Look at this.
She better have a good reason for this.
And she's back in the ring now.
Elusive movement there.
Powerbomb planted.
Oh, look at this. This is outrageous power.
Attacking the core now.
Yeah, without your core, Michael, you are essentially useless.
DDT.
Isn't it up?
Set it up. Belly to belly suplex.
Elbow drop. Neck breaker. Boot right in the jaw. And she's getting fired up here.
She's always been a woman capable of great bursts of activity.
And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks.
Oh, what a DDT. Wow. Shoulders down to the count. Oh, no.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
Nice sit-out powerbomb.
Oh, she turns it around.
Launched with a belly-to-belly. But Sasha Banks pulls off the counter.
Guillotine him. She breaks the hold. DDT. Cover. 2 count.
Wow, and Sasha has seen better days, but she's still alive. And that's all that matters right now.
Scoop slam. That'll give you whiplash.
Ooh-wee.
Haymaker connects.
Ooh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Off into the pin. She got the shoulder up in time.
She got the shoulder up. That's all that counts.
DDT. Is it enough? The cover. I thought that was it. Dangerous.
Oh, going right after the neck.
Oh, look at the scoop slam.
Inside the ring now.
Here it comes. Woo-wee.
Looking for all the glory here. Broken up in the match.
And you know what that means? It means she probably has something even more devastating to finish her off with.
Back suplex. Very nice.
She's going to try it again.
A minute right there.
Jax is letting everyone know exactly how she feels.
Nothing fancy about that. Elbow drop. Beautiful drop kick. Danger. You are in trouble now. A striking blow. Just stomping down.
Amazing reflexes on display. What a cutter!
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Leg sweep.
Guillotine applied.
Battling to get the upper hand.
And she escapes the submission.
Not a lot of people can break out of that one, Michael. Set it up.
She's really targeting the torso here tonight.
Weakening the core. I love it.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Fireman's carry. She goes for the cover.
And she's back in the ring now. The cover, and this one's history. What a win.
Here is your winner, the Queen.
And she gets the job done. Very impressive.
When it comes to
At the Royal Rumble, the WWE Universe will witness a night of firsts. It'll be the first time the WWE Divas Championship has been defended in nearly 15 years. And it'll be the first time these two longtime rivals step inside the ring and face each other in a one-on-one match. So ladies, all that's left is to sign the contract and make this unprecedented night official.
Byron, as former GM of SmackDown Live, I conducted quite a few contract signings, and let me just say, you're doing a terrible job. You didn't even give me a chance to embarrass my opponent.
Sorry.
Now, Byron mentioned this is going to be the first official match between Red and I, but we've had our share of fights over the years. So I wanted to take the WWE Universe back to when Red and I were in high school to see actual footage from our very first fight. Well, it was really more of a one-sided beatdown. This is what happens when you mess with the captain of the wrestling team. What are you gonna do? Hit me with a steel chair? Put me through a table?
I'm going to get help.
Everyone already knows Hothead Red, but let me introduce you to her best friend, Trey. Get it? Because he busted his butt on a lunch tray. Now her face matches her nickname. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. At the Royal Rumble, our next fight is going to end just like they always have. You, on the ground, screaming in pain, tapping out to the biggest crossover star in WWE history, the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun!
You know, I heard a rumor that you were going to show that footage tonight. So with that in mind, I actually got a gift for you.
That's cute, but I don't put that high fructose trash in my finely tuned body.
It's not going in your body, it's going on your body.
Of course hothead Red loses her temper. Red's going to get revenge for their high school encounter.
Not if Brooklyn has anything to say about it. The old cell phone video didn't do it justice. It's even better in person all these years later.
Brooklyn may have one-up Red again here tonight, but these two lifelong rivals will finally settle their differences once and for all at the Royal Rumble.
I wrote a special song for the Royal Rumble. Want to hear it?
Not really.
Well, I'm going to play it anyway. Well, I've been searching all these years for a sign to show me the way, but it was right in front of me, and he went by the name of Trey. You see, this man's been lucky his entire stupid career, so I knew if he could succeed, I had nothing to fear. Tonight I outlast 29 men so I can get my shot at the gold. And then the universe walks with Elias in the greatest tale ever told. So what do you think?
I think you're going to have to rewrite your song after tonight.
So what number did you get for the Royal Rumble match?
2.
Oh, well, that's a really tough draw. But I'm sure lots of people have won from that spot. Wait, is that piece of paper with your number on it folded in half?
Oh, yeah, it is. It's not 2, it's 23.
Okay, now I like your chances a little better. Not that I was doubting you before.
Like, after I win the Rumble, I can't wait to watch you put Brooklyn in her place once and for all.
She may have gotten the better of me in the past, but tonight's different. She has to step into my ring.
Yeah.
My only concern is she might pull something cheap, like having Samoa Joe get involved.
I'll make sure that doesn't happen. By the way, have you seen Sin Cara? I think I owe him an apology.
Why?
When I thought I drew number 2, I may have thrown a slight tantrum and damaged his mini trampoline. I'm not sure he even knows how to get into the ring without that.
I think he'll manage for one night. Besides, we have bigger things to worry about.
Okay.
Guys, Tyler Breeze has been unsuccessfully trying to eliminate Otis for quite a while now.
He's going to need to eat a lot more steaks and lift a lot more weights if he wants to throw Otis over the top rope.
Adam Cole from behind, and he eliminates both of them.
And now Adam Cole is all alone in the ring, giving him a chance to catch his breath before the next superstar enters.
Here we go. Who's it going to be?
It's Sin Cara!
Whoa, what just happened there?
His trampoline exploded.
Is he okay?
Considering he just hit the apron rib first at full speed, I'm going to go with no.
Unfortunately, it looks like Sin Cara will not be able to compete in the Royal Rumble match.
I guess we're moving on to our next entrant.
It's Trey.
Adam Cole can't wait to get his hands on him.
Sorry, man. That's on me.
These two certainly have some unfinished business as Trey defeated Adam Cole for the WWE Championship thanks to Samoa Joe's interference. We are on the road to WrestleMania. Corey, did you ever want to compete in a Royal Rumble match?
Of course I did, Cole. It's a match where every superstar fights for themselves, and I'm at my best in that setting. Flying solo. No offense.
Tonight is all about opportunity, and the Royal Rumble match represents the opportunity of a lifetime. Only one superstar will stand victorious.
A victory here takes you to the pinnacle of sports entertainment, WrestleMania. Float over, and do it, DDT.
The Florida Keys.
Not showing much fight here.
Yeah, he looks absolutely out of it, Cole.
Dragon suplex.
Who's it going to be, fellas?
Ooh, what impact. German suplex released. This could be the end of the road for him, guys.
He won't go easy, though.
Boom, what impact.
Harsh impact.
Here we go.
Seth Rollins is so cocky, and it shows when he does something like that.
It's not cockiness, it's confidence.
Look at the look on his face.
Oh, yeah, he looks super focused.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Nelson applied.
The dragon suplex.
Ooh! Adam Cole has been eliminated.
Hooked up. Oh, shin breaker.
Get ready. Heavy duty right hand.
Could be trouble here, guys. Point of the elbow, nailed it. Switching gears here, guys.
Now, that's getting off the hook easy, if you ask me.
Oh, man, look at this power.
Dream just barely got out of the way. So much damage inflicted.
Better get his head in the match instead of playing to the fans.
Man. Up for the electric chair, down for the drop.
I think you just punched him in the chest. What a shot.
That'll fillet your chest.
This has got trouble written all over it, guys.
Woo-wee. Boy, the time just flies, doesn't it?
That was a long way down.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys. Curious what the thought process is here, Corey.
Whatever it is, it's flawed. You never let up on an opponent like that, Cole.
Nasty impact.
Big E with the excellent move to get out.
Big elbow.
Woo-wee. Caught him right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
What a punch.
Really just laying it in.
This might just be an elimination, guys.
Not going to be easy, though.
Punch their ticket
to WrestleMania.
He did it.
Evading possible disaster there.
Guys, Tyler Breeze has been unsuccessfully trying to eliminate Otis for quite a while now.
He's going to need a lot more stakes and lift a lot more weights if he wants to throw Otis over the top rope.